Last week, 14 out of the 18 nominations went to Cameron, Federico and John. But this week, with the big hitters out the way, who is going to take the flak? There's only one place to find out, kids, and it is right here. Hold on to your hard hats. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's June 24th. It's day 33. This, my friends, is Big Brother's little brother. Yeah, busy show today. It's been a day of nursing hangovers and manic clearing by, obviously, Steph. Coming up on today's exclusive show, no apologies for the amount of times I use the word exclusive in the next 10 or 15 seconds, because that's simply what today's show is all about. Exclusive footage of Cameron in South Africa. You can see it now. Look at him. They love him already. Out there, big, lovely, Altney, toothy grin to him. John gets an exclusive new look, and we get the lowdown on new boy Gaetano exclusively from his sister. Yes, indeed, you can hear the sound of BAFTAs coming this way. But first we kick off, as we always do, with Little Brother's big news. Big story today is that 3 housemates are up for eviction this week. They are in alphabetical order. Nush, Steph and Tanya. Here's the moment they found out.
This is Big Brother. There are 3 people nominated for eviction this week. They are, in alphabetical order, Nush, Steph, and Tanya.
3 girls. 3 girls!
And no one knows what to say. Cameron, Goss and Steph nominated Nush. Nush, Ray and Scott nominated Steph. And Cameron, Ray and Scott nominated Tanya. Next up is the news that Gaetano's already made an impact, not least with Tanya, as things got a little heated last night. Take a look at this.
My impression...
beer in the glass.
Some beer on it. Go Scottish some beer, didn't they?
Yeah, red drink.
Take things to the person.
They were just so rude to me that night.
But honestly, I did not mean it in a derogatory
No.
way.
Do you understand? I will not make an effort with someone who brings me to this level.
Yeah, just to recap, you weren't hearing things there. On his first night in the house, he called one of his fellow housemates a pig. Was Tanya stubborn enough to see through her threat? This is what happened this morning.
You know what I did? I pretended that I didn't see him. How dumb is that? I'm just going to have to be fake. Like go, yeah, and I hate being fake.
Very interesting. And finally, it's time for another Whiff Watch update. 10 days ago, Joss, Scott and John planted a mixture of takeaway grease, egg, whipped egg indeed, milk and chickpeas under the double bed in the girls' room. The girls still haven't found it, but last night, Scott decided to check out the pong. Yeah, he is evac 180 out of there. More news as it happens. That was Little Brother's big news. OK, yesterday we passed the halfway point. Very exciting. And this year's Big Brother already some early favourites. In fact, I'd go as far as to say the heavyweights have all gone. With that in mind, today's cool BBLB is at the halfway point. Who do you think will, not want to, who do you think will win and why? Here are the numbers to call. Well. It appears that Bananarama are actually going to split up. Or the 3 remaining girls in the house face the public vote on Friday. Here to discuss the nominations and the continued culling of the Big Brother population, indeed the female Big Brother population, the Heat Step editor Julian Lindley. And last week the victories, Federico and John. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Lovely to have you all here. Julian first. No Cam, no Federico, no John this week. Surprised by this week's nominations, therefore?
Yeah, really surprised. Really surprised that there's 3 girls, there's not 1 guy in the mix at all. You know, I just think it's a real pity because I think the girls bring, you know, something to the house, a different kind of dynamic. So it'll be a shame, you know, we're definitely going to lose one of them.
So what are the reasons why? I mean, why do you think they got nominated?
I kind of think that there are more guys, and there definitely seems to have been a thing where the guys are voting for the girls a bit more. And I think also that they're kind of slightly stronger characters, so they cause a bit more of a reaction maybe than the guys at the moment.
Okay, Federico and John, you both predicted Steph and Tanya. Good work. Were you shocked about Nush facing the job?
Surprised. Shocked, no, but surprised, yeah. I thought it would be a two-horse race. I thought it would be between Tanya and Steph.
Why do you think Nush is in there then?
Was it something to do with the reaction of not being in the room? Maybe she's conveyed something to the girls. I can't put my finger on it.
John?
Please don't vote Nush out. What
Really?
else would you look at
Don't
when they were
vote her.
sunbathing?
Okay.
Please. You'd be wrong.
Apart from the obvious, the implications of losing another girl, what do you think?
I just think, like I said, the dynamic will change. I mean, you'll know better from being in the house, but I think that, like you say, there's more room for a bit of sexual chemistry if there are girls in the house. I think they just bring a bit of girly flirtatiousness to the house as well.
I'm all for it. I think Steph and Tanya can go. They don't have a personality between them, so they can go.
John?
No great loss to the house if they go.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Last time you were on, your favourite housemates were Anushka and Tanya, Julian.
Yeah.
Are you still a Tanya fan?
Absolutely. I mean, I think Tanya...
Easy, boys!
Oh, calm down. Tanya is fantastically lazy. I love the fact that she just sits around all day doing very little. And, it's her makeup routine. Keeps everyone so entertained all week. It's just brilliant. I love the fact she never seems to take her blusher off. Just layers and layers and layers of it every single day. I think she's a brilliant character.
Okay, here's your favourite Tanya moment. Your favourite moment is Tanya putting blusher on.
She's put blusher on in the dark.
dark?
In the dark. But the thing is, she looks like she puts blusher on in the dark every day. I love the fact she was putting it on in the dark, especially
Probably
there.
with no small thanks to you, Tanya's blusher has become a national obsession.
Absolutely.
We can have a look at Tanya with the wall paint on now. Let's take a look. Boys, what do you think of that?
That's outrageous. I thought it'd been in Photoshop. I did not believe that was real. We were there. Did you notice it?
I didn't notice it like that. That's
It's
exceptional.
like Adam and the Ant video or something. It's brilliant.
We are, in fact, on tomorrow's show, doing a Tanya make-under. So I don't know if anyone wants to tune into that. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, as nomination veterans, what advice would you give to the girls if you could go in there, if you wanted to give advice to them?
Tanya, I'd tell her, pack your bags.
Okay, if you wanted to give advice to Nush, what would you say to her?
Just keep being yourself. She doesn't have to take it on board. It's irrelevant. She's doing fine.
John?
Don't stress about it. Don't draw attention to yourself. Otherwise, you're out the door.
Okay. Last week, Cameron was nominated 4 times, Julian. The South African adventure, do you think that's improved his chances of winning? Do you think Cameron can win? Because essentially now he's almost certain to make it through to the last 4, because when he comes back, they've got no reason to nominate him.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's really clear to see how much the public were behind him by the fact that he stayed in the house, this last week when John and Fed came out. But I think being out of the nominations for 2 weeks, it might mean that the housemates are a bit more inclined to nominate him, when he's back in the house.
Yeah.
Because they may think, he needs a bit of drama in his,
Sure.
in his experience of it.
Gaetano's been in for 33 hours.
Yes.
He's already called Tanya a pig. What do you make of him?
I think it's brilliant. I think it's a really, really good influence on the house. What I've heard about him, he's really stirring things up. He's creating some drama. And, of course, he's a new face in the house. So it's kind of, there's all these different new relationships that are forming, which makes really good viewing. So,
Boys,
thumbs
we'll
up.
be with you all week, but I want to know who you think is going to go on Friday, Julian.
I'm sad to say, I actually think Tanya is going to go.
Really?
I think the problem is that Tanya actually creates a lot more of a reaction, whereas the other 2 girls, people don't like them maybe, but they don't like them enough to pick up the telephones and vote.
Okay.
Whereas Tanya, I think she's got enough people out there who'll
She's
get
this
her
week's
out.
Thatcher.
She is. Completely.
Okay, cool.
Man knows what you're talking about.
Now, when John entered the Big Brother house, he looked like this. Nice looking. Very much, almost like a monk. Now, he looks like this. Interesting. Very. Once again, quite good looking, I'd say. John, which style do you prefer?
Oh, the one on the left, damn it.
Yeah, and what's the problem?
I can't stand long hair. You have to do stuff with it in the morning. I want to
Yeah.
get out of bed, get out the door.
And who likes it longer?
Mum, unfortunately.
And there's the rub. There indeed lies the problem. John has decided to put the decision, the mad fool, into the hands of you, the Big Brother's Little Brother viewers. We've got local hairdresser Athena from Essentials in Boreham Wood. Hello, give us a wave.
Athena's hot.
She doesn't want to give me a wave, it's fine, good. She does her own thing. She's standing by to perform the cup. We've got 3 styles for you at home to choose from. The full shave, let's take a look, artist's impression. Well, obviously that is the full shave. The neat trim, once again. Lovely, there's the neat trim. Or the Mohican.
Hey.
Awesome. Okay.
No, please, no.
This is a no-brainer, people. But if to text poll A to 85444 if you agree with John, you think the shaven ticklehead is the best option. Text poll B to 85444 if you agree with John's mum and you think a neat trim is what's in order. Or text poll C to 85444 if you agree with us, and I know that's what you're going to go for, and you'd like to see John sporting a very small Mohican. We'll bring the results after the break and his new hairstyle at the end of the show. Still to come, all the latest news from Cameroon, in South Africa. We find out about Gaito from his sister. There we go. We're finding all about that after the break, and of course John's new hairstyle. Before we go to the break, John, is there any chance for us you could give one of your now patented thoughts for the day?
Oh, just for you then, Dermot. Yes, it's macroeconomics today. It's impossible to separate monetary and fiscal policy at a national level. If we joined the euro, there'd be an inevitable loss of sovereignty. Gordon, Tony, stop being such Europhiles. Sort out the hospitals and schools instead. Thanks very much.
See you in 2. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. You should hear what he says when he's off air. Hope everyone's well. Welcome back. Where Nush, Steph and Tanya are all facing eviction on Friday.
Controversial.
Indeed. Before the break, we asked you to decide which hairstyle would best suit John. The results are in. You'll love them. 7% of you said full shave.
Oh, I'm confident now.
6% of you said neat trim. Which means weighing in at a whopping 87% of you said mohawk. Yay! What do you think, John?
Well, the only good thing about it is I've got to sit with Athena now.
Indeed. OK, if you would make your way over to Athena, please.
Excellent.
We'll be catching up with you later on.
Pleasure to meet you.
Meet you too.
There we go.
We're going to put the gown on first.
Oh, yeah.
Going anywhere nice on your holidays. Wonderful. OK, but right now it's time for Little Brothers, Big Brothers, African News. OK, today we bring you news that Cameron is proving very popular in South Africa. The viewing public think he's a perfect gent, and we can confirm that they understand his Orkney tones. This is the moment they met, or he met his African housemates.
Nice to meet you. Wow! That was one drink away from going to England. Nice. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? Good.
John would feel very at home there. A lot of dressing gown action going on. Cameron was soon summoned to meet the African Big Brother, who, according to Gaetano, isn't as nice as the UK counterpart.
Hello.
Hi, Cameron.
Hello.
How you been?
Magic. I think the whole Big Brother experience is mega. But for something like this to be occurring, it's just out of the question. I was just saying to some of the lads, you can imagine the UK housemates, you know, maybe you got a trip to France or one of the European countries that has the same programme. South Africa. It's beyond comprehension.
They've gone with a very minimalist feel to that diary room, haven't they? But does Steph have a rival for Cameron's affections? He fancies a girl inside the house. Here she is. Wow-wee. And the woman in question is 26-year-old Tapua from Zimbabwe. She is a single Gemini who likes seafood and peanut butter. Who doesn't? And she has a habit of taking her top off. Who doesn't? More news on the romance as and hopefully when it happens. And finally, while his former housemates have been struggling with their getting-to-know-you task, Cameron has been mask-making with his African friends. We can take a look at some stills, I believe. There we go. There's them making a mask. Now, the part of the fantasy feast task, Cameron's making an elephant mask out of chicken wire. More of that, I'm sure, later on as negotiating with a little bit of chook wire. And that was Little Brothers, Big Brothers, African News. OK, the housemates have had just over a day to find out about Big Brother's brilliant African export, Gaetano. Here to give the inside information is his London-based sister. What a coup on the booking front. Tabitha.
Hiya.
Hello, Tabitha. How are you?
I'm thank you.
Wonderful for you to be with us.
I know, it sounds
when did you find out Guy was going to be entering the UK Big Brother house?
I found out the same time everybody here found out, on the Sunday, when he was being snatched from the BBA house.
Didn't that utterly freak you out?
It freaked me out completely. I couldn't believe it. Because it was his birthday, I actually thought he was going to be evicted.
Sure.
Because it was their eviction then. But he was just coming here. And I was just, guys coming to the UK.
It's strange, isn't it? Because it's almost mortifying for you, because he's here.
I know.
He's 200 yards away.
Don't say it.
You haven't... Oh, sorry. You haven't seen him for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's just, I just want to pop over and just be like, Guy, I'm here.
Yeah.
But I can't, obviously.
No, you can't, all right? Don't
I
put any
can't,
ideas
I
into her
can't,
head.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Now, you brought some photos of Guy with you, haven't you? Let's take a look at a couple of them. Okay. There's Guy. He seems to be running away from you there. Not too happy. He's been papped almost by the paparazzi with a lovely beer in his hand.
Yes, as usual.
And then that's you and him dancing,
That's
I believe.
me and him dancing.
Is he a good groover?
He loves to dance. We all love to dance, and he was teaching me some step there.
Can he dance? Are you...
He is a very good dancer.
Yeah, but you're a better dancer.
Of course I am.
Okay, now you haven't seen your brother in almost 2 years. How strange is it watching him on television?
It's unreal. I can't believe that I'm sitting at home watching Guy on my television screen in the UK, when he should be not only in Uganda, but now he's in South Africa in the Big Brother house. And now he's on my screen. It's unbelievable.
And what do your family think?
They're all amazed. They're all very proud of him, because they couldn't believe that, somebody could do that. But they're all very much amazed. They're like, wow, Guy is now in the UK. Okay, fine, Big Brother Africa, but now in the UK. It's just amazing.
It is quite mad over that, in that the whole continent watches the show.
Exactly.
So it's a huge show. Okay. Gaetano's has had some undercover action, shall we say, in South Africa. Do you think he's up for more of the same over here?
I think he's just going to be himself. He's just really going to be himself. He's a people person, so he likes to get along with everybody. Whoever he gets along with, well, so be it.
Well, he's got along with one lady pretty well, a young lady named by Nush. Just take a look at this.
Oh. So how do you pronounce your name properly?
Gaetano.
That's like Italian.
It is Italian.
Yeah. See you in a minute. I'll show you the girls' room.
Yeah, that I need to see.
So that's Tanya, me. Steph is really neat. Has there been kissing and stuff going on?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Definitely.
None of
Sleeping
that here.
together, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Give him a birthday kiss then.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's more than she's laughed in like 4 weeks, which is incredible. Okay, of the three girls, is there anyone you say was sort of more his type than another?
I would say Nush. Because she's more lively, and Guy likes lively people.
Yeah.
He likes everybody. But if you've got a bit of life in you, you're going to be liked by everybody.
You could be in for a winner, people. Okay, whichever lucky lady has got Gaetano's like, one of them is going to be leaving on Friday. Who goes, you decide. Here are the numbers that count. You're going to love this. Before today's Cool BBLB, it's time for the new look tickle. You decided that John would look better with a mohawk. 87% of you, indeed. Here's the result.
Terrific.
You are an absolute genius. Okay, John, are you happy?
I haven't seen it yet.
Interesting. Are you happy now?
Oh, yeah.
Good. What do you think your mum would think?
From the reaction of everybody standing over there, she's going to kill me.
Interesting. We have her on the line. Hello, Mr. Tickle.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you? All right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. Now, I stress, he doesn't have to keep it like this, all right? if it's your decision that you want to, take the whole thing off, I'm sure in maybe a day or a week we could do that for you, all right? What do you think?
Well, I think it's most surprising, actually. I actually like it.
Amazing.
I'm surprised myself. I really... Well, it's because he's so handsome anyway.
Yeah. I'm feeling that, don't worry. Mr. Tickle, you're an absolute legend. We adore you for giving birth not only to John, but indeed Phil, and thank you a great deal. Okay?
I wonder how much I owe for that.
Excellent. John, if you would, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. John, please. We're past the halfway point of Big Brother. Today we asked you to call BBLB and quite simply say who do you think, not who do you want to win, who do you think will win and why? Can't be John. John looks like Darth Vader and he's been evicted. Can't be Federico, and it certainly can't be Julian because he's not even in Big Brother. So, who's it going to be? Let's go to the phones. It should be Enid. It should be Nancy. Enid's your mum.
Yes,
we've already spoken to her. So, hello.
Hi, Dermot.
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Can I just say I'm loving your work?
Back at you, sister. Thank you very much. Okay, go for it.
Well, I think Scott's going to win. I think he's playing the game right. He comes across as inoffensive and non-egotistical. When Nush was excluded from the reward room, he asked the others not to cheer, to spare her feelings, and that comes across as sensitive, and I think the public will like him.
What do you think of Scott? I don't even think Scott's playing a game.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's been very quiet. Now he's moving into the kitchen. You'll see him come to the forefront.
He is genuine, but genuinely he's such a positive person. Top man.
Top bloke.
Scott.
Scott to win. Scott to
Absolutely.
win.
No, definitely. I mean, you know, he's kind of... the girls fancy him and the guys like him, so, you know, where can he go wrong?
Who's Heat's favourite?
Heat's favourite to win? I think actually probably a Scott or Ray at the moment.
Not Ray. Not Ray. Please, not Ray.
All right, John. A lot of support for Scott on the ticker right now. Thanks a lot for that, Nancy. We go to Suzanne, who's also in Sheffield. She might be around Nancy's house. Just pass the phone over. Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you doing it?
Not bad at all, thank you, Suzanne. Go for it.
I think actually Ray to win. Because I know that he's got this gorgeous and he's got a lot of female fans out there. He puts his opinions across, and although it can be offensive sometimes with him, it causes a bit of ruckus in the house, it is quite good viewing. So
yeah. Do you think you know do you think his sort of loose cannon kind of persona might cost him a little bit?
I do, yeah, but I think that's what makes him part of fun is you never know which way he's going to go. So.
Suzanne, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Ray, any chance? Discuss. No, you don't have an opinion on this, right? You're not allowed.
Definite chance. Good looking boy, and he does bring things to the house. Definite chance.
Very nice bloke.
Yeah, he's really cheeky as well, and he's a really good flirt. He plays stupid pranks. You know, he's a really great character, I think.
People think he's good at the game, the ticker's saying at the moment, that, you know, he's playing a good game, Ray. I don't think he's particularly a game player.
Not one of the
Stupid
biggest
ticker.
ones.
What are you doing? OK, a couple of emails. I wanted John, the dude, to win, but now I think it's going to be Goss. Damn it, that big boy can cook. Alex from Worcester. Cameron will win. He cannot, and will not put a finger wrong. The guy's a gem. Mark Winterbourne. And I think Cameron... I can't do two in a row, can I? Just be biased. So let's go to the phones again. Gary from Edinburgh. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Dermot.
Are you all right?
Federico, yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Excellent. Go for it.
I think Nush is going to win because I think she's playing herself at the moment.
Interesting. She may well be playing Gaetano soon, buddy. In what way? I mean, you don't think she's at all... You know, when she cried with Sissy, you don't think she's at all over-emotional? Probably not, no. Thank you very much, Gary. What do we think? Just very briefly, Nush.
Not really a big player.
I think she's playing a game, actually.
Great chance.
OK, excellent. Thank you very much, guys. All we've got time for today, unfortunately. Thanks to our guests, Gillian, Lily, Tabitha, Guy's sister, and Federico and John. Be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. 2 words, Tanya's Blusher. And you can win John and Fed. Oh, really? Nominations Uncut at 7 p.m. All of the news from South Africa at 9:30, both on E4. And don't forget, Big Brother tonight, 10 on Channel 4. See you tomorrow at 6. Take care. God bless. Bye.